Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Habitat Update Plus, the video series about Japan and the startup ecosystem of Kansai. My name is Tugi, and this video is about a topic we all very much enjoy. I'm of course talking about food, and for that we're back in Osaka. Osaka has always been an important hub for merchants throughout the history of Japan. All sorts of goods, food and ingredients were stored and traded here, while the city was back then and still to this day is referred to as Kitchen of Japan. Not only did people bring their food from all corners of Japan, some also opened restaurants with their signature dish. To this day, you can find various traditional recipes in the many different restaurants of Osaka. The options are of course not limited to local food, but there are also many places offering foreign cuisine, often with a unique Japanese twist. Restaurants in Japan are limited in space and sometimes even in daily ingredients, so it is recommended or even mandatory to make a reservation. The fact that many people make reservations in restaurants anyway inspired a startup called Gochiso to build a platform to further support local businesses as well as non-profit organizations. Gochiso just recently launched its service and is currently part of the GBH5 accelerator in Osaka.
Well, I first came to Japan as a graduate school student. So after graduating from university, I was studying environmental science, and I came to Japan in 2011 to study radiation safety. The pursuit of knowledge was very important to me, and also I wanted to contribute to society with my research. And I was pulled towards the startup world because I just thought, if I were to do a startup too, it's a totally different field for me. There's a lot of learning involved, so that's really exciting for me. And if this product that I'm working on can succeed, I can contribute a lot back to society. Hi, my name is Philip Nguyen, and I am the co-founder and CEO of Gochiso. We are a fundraising platform that lets people donate through dining. On our website, you can find restaurants, pay online, and you earn Gochiso points. With these points, you can donate to nonprofit partners, or you can use again the next time you dine out. Being in Kansai as an entrepreneur and starting up here, I think you can look at it both ways. Right now, there's not a lot of startups here, and there's not a lot of investment going on here, but there's also groups that are really focused on building the startup community. So you can see it as like a weakness or a strength, depending on how you look at it. If you look at it from, if you can see it as opportunity, then I think it is a strength too. Because if you are really making momentum, then you can really pull in a lot of these people who can support your startup and really grow it and expand. And also because there's, it's not as big as in Tokyo, the groups here are really kind of a close-knit group, and they can be more supportive for you that way. As a foreigner entrepreneur in Japan, I think there's difficulties in that, of course, there's a language barrier, and also like culture, like business culture. So in Japan, doing business here relies on a lot of like trust, and it takes a long time to build trust. So for example, if for us, when we had to fundraise, it was harder for investors to trust us if it's like the first time meeting them. So it's really important that we get introduced by someone they already know. So for student entrepreneurs who want to start up in Kansai, I think you should definitely try it, and just keep in mind that it's an actual pain that you're solving. So just don't be too stuck to an idea, but I think be stuck to figuring out the pain points more deeply. So really try to understand your customers. And I think, a lot of students just like the idea of doing your own business and stuff, and they're stuck on the idea, but it never gets developed because you have to be focused on the customer and their pain points to develop a business. Just share your ideas and share what you're working on. Meet a lot of people that way and gather interests. Tell people what you want to do so that they can also introduce people to you also. Just test it out and keep experimenting.
Thank you, Philip. Just as it is with foreign cuisine in Japan, Gochiso took an existing recipe and seasoned it with something extra to add a new flavor to the meal. This has been Habitat Update Plus. Let us know if you have any feedback, subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow the Global Venture Habitat Osaka Facebook page for more on the Kansai Startup Ecosystem. Thank you.